Hi, this is Michael London of the Branson Update magazine. I was so happy to see veterans tribute information on the Branson's official website, explorebranson.com, that showed up there in the form of this page as one of the half dozen or so different landing pages one might arrive at when they go to explorebranson.com. In fact, two of the current potential home pages for somebody to land on are about veterans. They were put there new several weeks ago, and it was heartening, if a little late, because people make their plans, many of them 2 to 3 months out, and a couple of weeks ago was only 1 month out from the start of veterans. But why I'm reporting today is because I went to use this site to get some information for my publication, and I noticed a few things. First, this is a home page already pulled up, and that's the rest of the page, but specifically we're interested in this veterans information. So we're going to go to the Veterans Day Parade link, and we're going to see an overview, a photo, a single one. A single one I point out only because the structure of this website allows for multiple photos to be in this box, and we've got thousands of community photos of incredible nature that might help motivate people to actually come here for Veterans Day, which I assume is what the website's for. And however, the most problematic part is that the overview of Veterans Day reads, it's organized by this group in downtown Branson. It's never too early to get your application in if you or your group wants to participate. By participate, this means you want to have a group like a float in the parade, or the mummers group wants to come. This is how you apply to be part of the parade. This is not meant for tourists to be motivated to come and be part of the audience. As importantly, Veterans Day Parade is part of a week-long event. And if the purpose of having this information here is to entice people to come here, it should designate that the week-long activity is called Veterans Homecoming. Now, we do have a Veterans event and Veterans Week associated events. However, they are not, there's no link here to find where you would get that additional information. So this home page of the explorebranson.com official site advertises or promotes this idea of veterans page, but doesn't flesh it out in such a way that people would actually be motivated to come to Branson to see it. In addition, they'd probably be disappointed having looked at that information and found it not to be of interest to them. Now I'm looking for one of the other home pages about veterans, and as you'll see, these other ones flash by there randomly. A user could appear on any of these pages. You see that's a Silver Dollar City one, and there's the other page that we're looking for. Join us for Veterans Homecoming Week. So this will put the entire week into perspective. And the reason we've come here today is that when I went there, here's what I found in the Veterans Homecoming Week events. The page that you requested does not exist. For your convenience, a search was performed using the query outdoor sports sporting clay shoots. November 4th, Barbara Fairchild's tribute to veterans. Oops, it looks like this event is over. Sorry you missed it. Well, the event is in a couple of weeks. Probably the worst one now is the third one, Veterans Week home opening ceremony at the Welk Resort Theater. Well, I called the Welk Resort Theater for more information and found out that in fact they're not holding the opening ceremony this year. That led me on a quest for information that has brought me back to this site with the concern that all of the effort and attention that goes into putting on Veterans Week, we ought to treat our potential guests better than putting them through this experience. Can you imagine if somebody went to Veterans Week celebration opening ceremony at Welk on November 2019 on the 5th at 11 a.m. and there was nothing there? So it took an enormous effort to create Veterans Homecoming Week by a lot of volunteers, and it grew and grew and grew over time. And this is how the Branson Chamber CVB is representing this to our all of the customers to whom have go here for information, and presumably there are ads out there that are directed to veterans groups. Click here for more information is what I'd imagine. And anybody who's clicking for more information about Veterans Week Homecoming will find inadequate, incomplete, inaccurate, did I already say that, information. So I'm doing this on the fly because I want the community to know in a heartfelt way this isn't a planned purge against the inadequacies of the CVB. That's been done. It was done year after year after year, starting when the new president and the new, at the time, marketing director came to try to make sure that they understood and got this thing right. But that effort failed, and here's the results still showing through today. So that's Michael London at Branson Update Magazine, hoping for a better future and sending this out to the world in hopes that it's a rock that creates some ripples that this time solves the problem. Thank you.